What's up, everybody? November the 5th. Does anybody recognize this guy here? That's old B-Law, old aka Superman. So what I'm gonna do is something a little bit different this evening. We got Superman on a quest to kill his first coyote. How long you been part of the family?
15.
13
years at least, yeah.
We don't know.
14.
14. What's 14 sounds good? He's been with me a few times when I've got some dogs, but he ain't never sealed the deal. So here's what the deal is. We're gonna let him redeem himself this evening. And I've got some footage of an awesome hunt that we went on and dumped him in his lap. And I'll just let y'all watch the video. But I'm not gonna put that video up unless he redeems himself. That way it kind of makes up for it, you know. So I'm gonna set the call up, dump him right in his lap like I did last time.
Hopefully. I'll get a shot and it'll be a dead dog.
Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Welcome to Zombieland. We're probably a good 3/4 mile. I'm just gonna let you guys look in the background as I just pan around, and you'll see the woods. It just goes on and on and on. And what we're gonna do is, when we called in the pair that slipped through his fingers, they were on the opposite side over. The wind was blowing the opposite direction. So right now the wind is blowing in this corner right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the call up, and we're going to sit downwind of the electronic caller, so that when the coyotes come around to catch the wind of the sound that they're hearing, we'll be sitting right there, which puts us in line for a real close shot.
And hopefully I'll get something this time.
I wanted to get out here just a little bit earlier. I wanted to walk out here and do some glassing and then check the downwind side. I wanted to find a high point, which is where we're going to set up at. Give it some time to settle in and locate these dogs. Last time they were on the other end of the woods, or actually they were laying in the field when we started calling. So it wouldn't take them 30 seconds to come across this field and be right in our lap. So anyways, give you all a little daytime footage on the setup. We're getting ready to head out now. I'll do some videoing for him. I led the horse to water, now it's time for him to drink. Stay with us. Hopefully he gets one down. You ain't never seen a video like this. If Superman kills a coyote, he's gonna go bunk wild up in this mud. I need to go. We're running the Lucky Duck right this evening. I think we'll get one set in before it comes raining hard on us, but it'd be worth it if Superman gets one. Now we're probably a half a mile from our setup. Just gonna double check the wind. Wind's blowing that way. Perfect. It's always good when it blows back on you like that. We can deal with a crosswind or hitting us in the face. So now it's hitting us in the face, which is good. So what that means is, once we get the call set up, coyote is going to have to come out in the open field, in the wide open, in order to get the smell of that call. And when he does, for one, he's going to break cover, show us where they're at, and give us a better shot, or give Superman a better shot. So we still got a little bit before it gets dark. We're just gonna keep easing up through here and find us a good spot to set up. Let's go, the wind's good. So the video's not gonna be real great on this little camera, but we're heading towards that bush out there. We're gonna stand on this side of it, which is a high spot. The coyotes are used to that. We're gonna kind of blend in with it. And what they'll have to do is they'll have to come in the open field here, work their way around like this to try to smell us. Same way over there. They'll have to come around like this and try to smell us. So if you can manage that in your spots, it really gets the coyotes close to you. Gives you an easier shot, a closer shot, better footage, the whole 9 yards. So as long as the wind maintains what it is, we're just gonna keep easing over there to that spot. And we'll get set up and wait for it to get dark. All right, so we've made it back here, close to where we're gonna set up at. I don't know if you can tell behind me, but there's a little hill right here. And what I told Superman is we're gonna put the brakes on right here. And the reason is, it's still not quite dark yet. And I don't wanna crest that hill. I don't want to pop up over that hill not knowing if these dogs are out already, because they very well could be out already. So we're just going to crouch down right here. We've used this little drainage ditch here to kind of slip in on them. Wind's in our face, using their own cover, their playground. This is where they run every day and every night. We're using it against them. So just a little tip for you guys. If you can do that and slip into them, Steve Kreiner always says, dog soldier, if you can get into a spot not seen, heard, or smell, you've already upped your chances. So we're gonna wait for it to get dark, pop up over this hill. I'm gonna walk the call probably 70, 80 yards upwind of us. We're gonna sit right here downwind up on this hill, and these coyotes are gonna circle, and I guarantee you they're gonna use this little drainage ditch right here to try to get downwind of us. So if they do happen to get close to downwind of us, it's good that we've got this drainage ditch, because if he has to shoot kind of like behind us, kind of in the 5 o'clock or the 7 o'clock position, I think I said that right, then he'll be shooting into an embankment, because we got houses around. That's another reason I wanted to scout this out before we got the hunt started, to figure out where the houses are and that sort of thing. Enough talking, let's do some shooting.
Let's do it. Let's get her on.
It's starting to get dark, and this video is brought to you by the Crockett light from Predator Tactics. So while we're killing a little bit of time here, did you guys ever hear the one about the reason the cannibal never would eat the clowns?
Nope, never heard that one.
Because they taste funny. Here's a recap of what just happened.
I did it again.
Man, I forgot the freaking SD card in the gun and the ATN, so I couldn't record it. And oh my gosh, what some awesome footage. We got out here, and we had walked past this island of trees where these coyotes were, and they lit up. They weren't 250 yards from us. Went to a pup serenade. I had Superman watching the area where I heard the coyotes. I'm watching the back door, and I turned around and looked, and he had overlooked them, and they were coming right at him. I coaxed him in with a lip squeak, and it's just a bad deal. I forgot the freaking SD card. He checked up 125 yards broadside. I thought about letting him squeeze one off, but I want to get it close as possible. And I lip squeaked him up to 75 yards.
And I missed.
I don't have any footage for y'all. He just missed. I mean, they were
Just flat out missed.
That whole stand took, from the time that we started calling, took 4 minutes total. Pair came in, probably the same pair. I'm gonna go ahead and spin the footage for y'all, I guess. He gave me permission to.
Yep.
So I'll show y'all the
Y'all
footage.
can see me. I'm embarrassed, but you know, what the heck.
It happens. Everybody misses, so we'll have to get him figured out here and see what's going on with him. We'll get back out and hopefully get him a dog down the road
Sometime.
Don't be hard on him, y'all. Check you in the field. Well guys, there's just one way to figure this out. It's the next day. Superman missed those coyotes last night. So what I want to know is, has he got the fever that bad? Is that what's going on, or is the gun off? I'm gonna give the little guy a benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna take just something small, grabbed a little Coke can here. Gonna fill this up with water, take it out here at 100 yards back here in this field. Fling around at it. I'm thinking my gun's probably on, because the last time that I shot it, which was not too long ago, I put down a gray fox. Brought you guys that kill on that. So if I hit this can, then I'm just gonna tell Superman, you got the fever, buddy, welcome to the club. If not, then I'll make adjustments and let him know that, hey, the gun was off. So just put my mind at ease and hopefully make him feel a little bit better, but maybe not, we'll see. I'm gonna set up the gun here. I'm just gonna set up on my sticks just like we would be out hunting. I'm gonna take a shot through the ATN. I'm gonna record it, and all my audio and everything that I'm saying will be in the ATN, so you guys can follow along with me. We'll kind of close out the video that way, but I gotta know. Let's get this thing set up. All right, guys, so there we go. 100 yards with the rangefinder. I'll go back and take a shot, see what happens. I got the gun set up on the tripod just like we were hunting last night. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the ATN optic. You'll be hearing my voice and seeing the shot in there. We'll end it with that. Okay, guys, we are live. Just gotta find this can. There she is. So there's the can. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. And you'll notice that she's getting pretty fuzzy. I'll go ahead and adjust that a little bit. That's pretty good. Target is locked. I'm going to take my eyes away from the scope just for a second. Look around, make sure there's nobody walking. I am shooting in an embankment here. I'm going to show you guys that. See that big high hill there? So, alright, test shot. Here we go. Just like we were shooting a coyote. I'm just going to kind of aim for the center. We've got a little bit of wind drift here. Deep breath. I'm pretty sure it's history because I can't find it. I'm going to call Superman. There it is, guys, right there. There it is. What's left of it. So 100 yards, dead on. Poor guy. Alright, guys, that settles it. 100 yards. Don't ever doubt the Night Stalker. She's dead on. And I tell you guys something. You get the jitters, man. You get the coyote fever, and it's bad on you. So anybody can do it. Happens to everybody. I got a little surprise. I'm gonna hook Superman up with that gun. The Night Stalker 22-250, the one that I've been using. I don't think I had it like 6 months. Got the ATN 5x20 xsight 2 on it. XXL Coyote Reaper IR from Predator Tactics. External battery pack, the whole deal, the whole smorgasbord. I'm gonna hook him up with it, let him take it the rest of the season. We'll get Superman in the saddle, let him shoot some. Hopefully no more missing. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for putting up with this. We just had to know, you know, it's one of them things, so it happens. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you in the field.